everyone. This is Live Life Well TV host Robert Landau, and this is another episode of Did You Know? These are more than interesting trivia facts that you might not have known before. And we call this Did You Know? So let's begin. You ready? Did you know that there was a Pizza Hut perfume that smelled like a fresh box of Pizza Hut pizza when you would spray the perfume? Ugh. A press release by Pizza Hut Canada read like this, quote, "The limited edition perfume was designed to commemorate Pizza Hut Canada reaching 100,000 Facebook fans." The release goes on to say, only 110 bottles were produced and shared with lucky Facebook fans who won a bottle by being among the first to share their desire for Pizza Hut perfume. So, I got a question for you. Do you have a desire for Pizza Hut perfume? I think you can tell by my face that I don't. Maybe you do, but I don't. Here's the next one. Did you know, folks, that the island of Okinawa in Japan has over 400 people living above the age of 100 and is known as the healthiest place on Earth? Over 400 people on the island of Okinawa are over the age of 100. I love it. I love it. Here's the next Did You Know? If the sun was scaled down to the size of a cell, the Milky Way would be the size of the United States. Wow. Did you know the following? Every year, the Netherlands sends 20,000 tulip bulbs over to Canada to thank them for their help in the Second World War. Did you know that there is a flower called the chocolate cosmos that smells like a chocolate but isn't edible? Did you know that Ben & Jerry's has a cemetery where they bury all their discontinued ice cream flavors? Did you know that Donald Duck comics were actually banned in Finland for a while because Donald Duck wasn't wearing any pants? These are all true. These are all true. Here's the next one for you. Did you know that even though the Eiffel Tower is stable on its four legs, it is actually known to move? Yikes. The 900-foot structure can sway if the wind is strong enough or expand 7 inches if the sun is hot enough. How do you like my Eiffel Tower impression? It's amazing, huh? It's amazing. Tell me you want more. It's okay, I understand. I understand. Next up, did you know that in 2012, a man in China by the name of Zhao Fen had 9,999 red roses sewn into a dress for his girlfriend before asking her hand in marriage? I think I'm going to read that again. Imagine this as I'm rereading this Did You Know to you. In 2012, a man in China by the name of Zhao Fen had no less than 9,999 red roses sewn into a dress for his girlfriend before asking for her hand in marriage. That would have been a sight to see. I'm not so sure how she'd be able to move. Her problem, not ours. Next up we have this. Did you know there's a something called the Code of Hammurabi. The Code of Hammurabi, that is a well-preserved Babylonian law that dates all the way back to 1772 BC. That society, the Babylonians, with codes like that, the Code of Hammurabi, had amazingly progressive laws such as a minimum wage and the right to be a free man. This ancient Babylonian code was written well before the Bible. Here's the next Did You Know? Did you know that the world's largest privately constructed nuclear fallout shelter is called the Ark 2? TWO. It was built in the early 1980s by a guy by the name of Bruce Beach, who lived just north of Toronto, Canada. It is, the shelter, 10,000 square feet and is composed of 42 school buses mixed with concrete. It runs on internal generators and has its own chapel, a decontamination room, as well as a radio station. Did you know that Lamborghinis, Bentleys, Aston Martins are all used as police cars in Dubai? Did you know that there was a golden-haired Mastiff, Tibetan Mastiff puppy, which sold for $2 million, making it the most expensive dog in the world? Wow, $2 million. That must have been quite a puppy, huh? Did you know that unlike many other members of the cat family, tigers actually enjoy water and can swim very well? They often soak in streams or pools of water when it's really hot outside to cool off. Well, here are two more Did You Knows for your consideration before we close this episode. Here's the second to last one. Did you know, folks, that when a person lies, they experience an increase in temperature around their nose? This is commonly known as the Pinocchio Effect. This is the last Did You Know for you, and it goes like this. Did you know, folks, that in the 1980s, a man known only as George, who had severe OCD, shot himself in the head in an attempt to commit suicide? He wasn't successful. Instead of the bullet killing him, it destroyed the part of his brain that was actually causing his OCD, and because of that, George went on to get straight A's in college only 5 years later. How about that? So, with that said and done, I hope you had a good time. I sure did. This has been Robert Landau, Live Life Well TV host, with another episode of Did You Know? See you next week.